Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo. Today, we are checking out another enchantment-based add-on. This is called Enchantments Expansion, created by Thankyou. It is priced at 830 Minecoins, which is £4.19. This add-on is $5. The description says, want even more enchantments? Experience 40 new shiny enchantments with Enchantments Expansion Add-on for weapons, armor, and tools, combined with vanilla enchantments, new enchanting tables, fun new abilities. I am certainly curious behind this one, mainly because of this picture. Let's be honest, we've always wanted more enchantments in Minecraft, so I have high hopes for this. Let's see if it's worth getting. The add-on file size is 1 megabyte. I was very impressed with today's add-on. It aligns perfect with your vanilla aspect and does feel like an enchantment expansion. So as always, once you do have this installed in your pre-existing world, you are going to be given a guidebook. Now, when you open this, it says, this guidebook will help you with everything you need to know, as well as a list of all the new and exciting enchantments you can craft and discover. It is time to get enchanting with Enchantments Expansion. Now, in the quick guide, it says, it is very easy to get started. When mining, keep a lookout for the new ore, lazurite. Use this new material to craft 3 different items to begin your new enchanting journey. Now, you can craft a recipe book. It's not needed. You can use the regular crafting table to learn the recipes behind the enchanted enchantment table and the last one, which is the enchanted anvil. So first thing is first, a brand new ore has been introduced, and it comes in both the deep slate version and your regular version. Let's start by trying to find this in the wild. So there wasn't actually a comment on where you can actually find this, but considering there is 2 different types, it's probably going to be around this level right here, or a little bit lower, where it does transition from stone into deep slates. Let's see if we can find any. There you go. We managed to find some there. Didn't see any of the regular version as well. So I wonder if this can generate a little bit higher. Good thing is, though, it's just going to be as common as most of the other ores in Minecraft. There's some more deep slate ones there. Come on, there's surely got to be a regular one. There's more deep slate versions there. So it's giving it away straight away. If you are looking for this brand new ore, the best place to go is going to be to your deep slate layers. Let's test with fortune and efficiency. Okay, so I've gathered 2 separate pickaxes, a regular one and one with fortune and efficiency. So you can break this with the likes of diamonds. And this actually provided 5 without the needs of fortune. Very intriguing. Let's see if efficiency is better. Yes, it is. I only have efficiency 5. Well, the max level, actually. It doesn't insta-mine it, but it mines it in, obviously, better quantities. So first thing is first, we'll just pick up one of these. I picked up 24. Is that 24 from 1? Let's see. Oh, I managed to get bread? Did I get bread from that? Huh? How bizarre. Anyway, I'm just going to mine this one more time. 24. Yeah, that's insane. 1 on its own is providing like 5, so we'll get rid of that again. So yeah, you will get large quantities of this. This one's also giving 24. Now, this is going to be needed throughout your journey. Now, inside of the guidebook, if we scroll down, it starts teaching you about the expanded enchantment table and the anvil. Let's go ahead and make both of them. Now, these are made in somewhat of a very similar format to your regular enchanting table and your regular anvil. Exact same recipe, apart from you are going to need the brand new material, which is this one. So we'll grab all of our needed ingredients, open up a crafting table. If you don't see it, tap on craftable, and then you get the expanded enchantment table, which can just be placed down like a regular enchanting table. We also have the anvil itself, which I do have down here. Let's pretend that you guys haven't actually seen this. We'll make ourselves a brand new one here, but really simple and easy to make. You guys get the point, right? You know how to make an anvil. You just need to apply this extra material and you get this. This is quite important in my opinion, and probably something that you will use quite frequently. Now, when you have placed this down, a new box will open up This is going to be your inputs, and your outputs. Now, inside of the guidebook, we do have some quick tips. This says you can interact with the book on the expanded enchantment table, and as long as you have the required experience and enough lazurites, you can craft expanded enchanting books to be used in the expanded enchanting anvil only. It then says, if you place the wrong item inside of the expanded enchanting anvil, you can break the anvil to pick up everything and try again. So, yeah, some of the tips is that you can use, like, some custom enchantments with other ones, and you can use these with the vanilla aspect as well. So, if I have this in my hand, and this is something I really, really enjoyed about this, and I've only just figured this out, like, as I was about to record. If we tap on this, as you can see here, I don't have any of the lazurite. So I would need to, I think, hold some of this in order for this to work. So if we tap on this, I'm now able to use it. So it will consume this as well as your XP levels. I'm going to keep my levels all the way up for the sake of today's video. So we have Hammer, Vein Miner, Ender Blink. Now you'll notice here that this has 1, this has 2, and this has 3. I noticed that this works the exact same way as a regular enchanting table. So this one has books around it. Now, I've not seen this before, so I was impressed. So if I tap on this, you can see here, this is going to be Hammer 2. It's going to cost 30 levels. Vein Miner is going to cost 14. Ender Blink is going to cost 7. And as you can see here, if we did this one, yeah, we have enchanted it, but it's quite a low level, which is a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. So obviously the aim would be to try and get the higher ones, but you'll notice here that I can't do it again because we've already enchanted it. I actually don't know if there's a way to strip enchantments. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea if there's a way to actually strip them. Maybe not now, but maybe in the future. So I just thought that was a really nice feature, honestly. The only other downside to this is that, as you can see here, it doesn't glow. This isn't to do with the add-on. This is just a Bedrock limitation. As you guys know, when things are enchanted, it actually glows. That's how you know the difference. And if you kind of go back and forth, it doesn't show you the enchantments above your hotbar, which again is just an inconvenience, but a Bedrock limitation. So one more thing I would like to do here is break this, grab a regular table, because I want to see how the enchantments work if we try and combine them. So I'm going to put them inside of there. It's only efficiency. I'm now going to break this, place down this one, and do Hammer 2. So you can have them combined together, which is really nice to see. Now, this one actually has Vein Miner and Hammer 2. I'm going to start teaching you about the custom enchantments as we go along. So really impressed. Or another way you could do this is grab yourself, I need a regular book. If we grab a book, tap on this, we've got Player Lantern. I don't want to do that one, actually. We'll do Earthquake. No, these are all like boot related ones. I need something different. We'll go with Void, for example. If I put this in there, can I combine it together? That doesn't get combined. Maybe I don't want to do that. It was a bad idea. I don't like that it has to be broken and placed back down again. Let's see. I need to try and find one that doesn't have any enchantments on. Let's try this combined with Void. So that's now been combined. So you can do it with the custom books as well. Overall, just impressed with how this system works. And the enchantments get even better. You guys were probably shouting in the comments section saying, hey, Echo, why not try a grindstone? Yes, I can strip my regular enchantments, but not their custom ones. Now, just to keep things a little bit more simplified, otherwise this video would be too long, I'm not going to go ahead and show you every single version. So what I mean by this is parry has like level 1 to 3. I am going to be showing you this at the highest level. So parry, sword exclusive, interact as soon as you get hit while looking directly at the enemy to parry. Knocks enemies back and heals hearts. So let's start with this one right here. So when I get hit by this, I have to look at them and you end up with like a barrier. Now, obviously, if you got stuck in a cave and you have too many of these, hold on. There you go. So it's going to knock them back. Now, obviously, if you have a higher level of parry, it means you're going to be able to knock these back a little bit easier, as you can see there. So if you're getting chased by a bunch, or even your friends, you could go ahead and use this, get yourself out of that situation, and kind of move away. I was just really impressed with the way this works. I really like this one. So yeah, that's the first one we have. The next one, I'm going to try and show you guys these in groups, is going to be, I think this is Polymorph, which has the ability of turning enemies into something random. There's a prime example. And the baby turned into a baby. That's so cool. Now it's just a random occurrence. It doesn't always happen. But it's still pretty cool. We managed to get ourselves a cow. If we kill the cow, we can get ourselves the regular foods. I like that one. That one's really, really cool. Okay, moving on to the next ones. So the next one is Warden's Rage. Defeating enemies in quick succession increases level of strength by 1 for a limited time. So the more you kill, the better it's going to be. Fear. Defending an enemy stuns all nearby enemies. More levels equals the more they cower away. And we have Ender Blink. Can blink a short distance when interacting. So I kind of want to show you these in small groups just because we have so many things to go through here. Again, a lot of really unique kind of ideas. So we're going to start with the Warden's Rage. The more we have, better it's going to be. So you can, if you keep killing them in quick succession, you end up with strength. So strength 3 there. Obviously, you're going to be a lot stronger. I don't know how high this goes, but it's going up. It is going up indeed. So yeah, for a short period of time, you can become incredibly strong. The next one is Fear. So we need to kill a couple here as well. Kill and kill. It kind of knocks them back a little bit. I'll try and summon a couple more. Get 2 of them. Try again. 1 more. Let's try. I need to kill one. There you go. They kind of get stunned and a little bit scared. So it's great, once again, to get out of a tricky situation. Come on. There we go. One more thing I would like to do is I wonder if this one could be combined with Poly. So this and this. Yeah, so do we have Poly on this one? We do. We do. So on this occasion, obviously, as you guys know, these dudes don't like me anyway. But if I manage to kill one, we might end up getting that effect. Ah, they all died. They all died. Wait, which one? Wait. That was the wrong one. That's why. My bad. I want to try and summon a couple of these because you could go ahead and turn one into like a sheep or something, as well as making the others scared. Come on. It feels like a combined one. He's just attached to him. There you go. They've attached to a sheep. Oh, he attached to a cow and stayed attached. Wow. That turned into a chicken. That's honestly a really good way to collect these custom mobs. Like I said, guys, I was super impressed with how things worked. This one is Ender Blink, which is going to let you teleport for a limited time with a cooldown of 5 seconds. I don't know how high you're able to go with this. I mean, you can face in one direction and go wherever you want, to be honest with you. So all of them are so awesome. The last one we have for a sword is going to be Void. Ignore a portion of enemy armor when attacking. More levels equals more damage that hits through the armor. So on this occasion, this would be useful if you find a mob that does actually have and is wearing armor. So come on, we gotta try and find one that does have armor on. Or give them some armor. Basically, it kind of bypasses the whole armor situation. I'm pretty sure there is a custom enchantment for the mace that can actually do this as well. Maybe we just kind of throw this at him real quick. Let's throw this on the floor and hit that. He's not wearing it. Come on. Put the armor on, please. There we go. So if we was to attack him, there's a chance that we can miss, like, obviously the armor protection and manage to kill him. Next, we have the Mace Enchantments. Now, one thing I'd like to mention here is that some of the previous enchantments can be combined to different tools. So I'm not going to be showing you them twice. Some of them that are available on swords are available on shovels. Some of them available on maces can be available on an axe. But let's start off with an exclusive mace enchantment, Phantom Dive. Launch yourself up into the air if your feet are touching a block. Let's try this one. Hold on. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. I guess good to try and get out of a situation. Oh, I'm so dead. If you have feather falling on, I'm gonna try that. This one, I feel like Thor. This one's really cool, though. Okay, so if we was to do / enchant at P feather falling 4, go back to game mode survival and test this. I think this could be a genius one. Okay, let's go down. So let's say we were getting attacked by a Ravager, and you're like, nope, not today, buddy. I'm like, I'm out of there. And with feather falling, it's genius. It is absolutely genius. Where else can we go? Can I, like, push myself forward? No, you've got to be touching a block. Like, you have to touch a block in order for this to work. You're just gonna have to be very, very careful. Okay, next 3. Let's have a little read of these. We have Warden's Rage, which I've already showed you. Fear. Defeating an enemy stuns all nearby enemies. Again, you've seen that. And Void. Ignore a portion of enemy armor. So I have put them on this just to show you guys that they can be combined with different ones as well. Just to show you guys. Come on. There we go. We'll go to the next one. There's the one where they get scared and they don't like you. So yeah, they can be applied to different kinds of weapons. This one needs no introduction. This is going to be Vein Miner. And this is obviously linked to a pickaxe. Vein Miner, mine all veins all at once. Double tap crouch to select to toggle on or off. So if you wanted to have this off, you can crouch and it's off. So if I mined, this is going to be off. If I did it again, it should be on. And it's going to show you the outline of everything you're able to mine. How cool is that? Super, super impressed. Does it work for their one? I guess it does. So if I did / enchant at P fortune 3, can this be applied? So we've got 3, 6, 9, lots of diamonds there. Maybe a little bit more. And we'll see. Maybe like 24 usually, right? I think we definitely did get a little bit more there. Yeah, so it doesn't work with fortune. The only way it worked is because the first one that we mined did give us a lot more. Math is not my strongest point. So unfortunately, doesn't look like it's going to work if you have fortune applied. Sadly. The next one for pickaxe is going to be Lucky Find, and this is a pickaxe exclusive. When mining stone, there is a small chance to find a super hidden chest. Interesting. I'm also going to enchant this with efficiency 5 real quick then. See if we can get this, or how long it might actually take in order for this one to work. Super tiny chance for us to find a chest. I got it. I had to apply haste. We found ourselves a chest. And these are the goodies we were given in return. This next one intrigued me. This is called Extruder. Now, this is available on multiple different kinds of tools and weapons. And it says, extrude selected blocks when any block is placed next to the pickaxe in the inventory. Double tap crouch when selected to toggle on or off. More levels equal extrude a bigger selected area. Now, the way this works is if you have blocks next to this pickaxe, you can see here, this shows what's available, right? It's going to show you an outline. This is really good for building. So we'll use this one first. If we double crouch, it's off. Double crouch, it's going to be on. Hold on. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hold on, we got to try this. There we go. Okay. So when I tap, it's going to instantly build for us. Just like that. So whatever is next to it, and it could be diamonds, it's going to do it for you. How cool is that? Obviously, the higher levels you have, the higher radius you can actually do this. Again, I have no idea why people would use this. Maybe for a building a base, the base of your base. But yeah, it just surprised me. It's something I've not seen before in these kind of add-ons. We also have Hammer can break a large radius of blocks. We also have Ender Blink and Molten. So this one is going to have the ability to mine in different spaces. The higher you have, I believe, the more it's going to do. As you can see here, but it looks like it will chunk your durability. So be very, very cautious with this one. I've already showed you what this one can do, which is get you out of tricky situations. It's useful for pickaxes as well. And this one is Molten, and I think it instantly mines blocks. It might well be stone. Let's see. Yeah, it instantly mines stone. And it can be any kind of block. So I'm curious then, if I was to do / give at p iron _ Or will it instantly smelt it into an ingot? Yes. Kind of like how it used to be in Minecraft. This one also needs no introduction because we do have the tree chopper. This is tree capitator. There's versions 1 to 5, sorry, to 4. And obviously, if you have the highest level, I like that it does the outline, by the way. That's my favorite thing. It's going to chop them all down, as you can see. Is it going to chop? Oh, okay. So there is a limitation. That's a shame, though, because that's not convenient whatsoever. Not convenient whatsoever. I mean, that's helpful. Same with this one, but any big tree like the spruce or the jungle would be a little bit of a pain. Personally, because, bro, I'm not going all the way up there just to knock a couple of blocks out. I mean, you could always start at the top, but you could say it's relatively balanced, I guess. But, yeah, that one, not for me. Next, we have Battle Cry. Let's read about this one. Roar. Buffing yourself for combat for a limited time. How does this work? Oh, you tap it and you end up with strength. Okay. That's how it works. That's literally how it works. But it's only going to be available for a limited time. So you have to wait for this to come straight back, which we have. Then activate it. And then, yeah, so you literally become like, oh, you can kill things with one tap. I mean, if you and your friends have access to this, that, in my opinion, is quite powerful. The last one is Culling. Instantly defeat enemies if attack lowers enemies' health to 30% or lower. Interesting. So let's see. I don't think we have to activate this one. But this one's meant to instantly kill them. I actually don't know what the best mob is to be like, to kind of test this. There you go. There you go. So with a regular axe, I don't think that would happen. But because his health was really low, it becomes a one-tap kill. Extruder also works for the likes of your shovel as well. Now, I was curious about one of these because the shovel also has molten. And does it work for this? It does. Okay, doesn't work for the red sand, though. This one kind of works, but not all of the time. I was just curious about that. So you can instantly smelt yourself some glass extruder. So let's say I grab this. We're holding this. Do I have to activate it? Maybe I have to grab myself some different blocks here. Does it work with this? Try. Extruder. Is this extruder? That's molten. Okay, there you go. So I can instantly place down farmland. Why is it not? Why? There you go. Managed to get it. Okay. This would just be really helpful for the likes of your farming. Again, there is more enchantments for the shovel, but in terms of exclusives, that's all that is available. Moving on to the hoe. One is going to be, I think it's a replanter. Replanter and farm harvest. We do have ender blink as well. Interact to harvest and replant. Harvest a large radius of crops. So we'll do this one first. How do I do it? Ah, there you go. This one's going to replant. So I believe if you like right click on these, it harvests it for you. This one's meant to chop them down in bigger quantities by the looks of things. Yeah, so I made a mistake there and started harvesting it like normal. You just want to right click. We have a bunch of bow exclusives. Let's check these out. So available for your bow is going to be Arrow Rain. Arrows fall from the sky like rain once your arrow hits a target or block. Vortex. When firing arrows, pulls almost anything within a certain radius. So I'm guessing it pulls it towards you. Velocity. Arrows are fired at a higher speed. Slow-mo and long shots. Each time a target is hit with an arrow, slow them down even more. Long shot is going to be travels further. So the reason why I'm doing this, I want to grab all of these and show you them. And I'm guessing you could combine these together. So we'll grab these. Let's summon a husk real quick. I kind of want to see how this is going to work. So if I fire this at the floor in preparation, not a single one hit him. Nice. Oh, there you go. Managed to get him. Next one. Oh, okay. So it brings in... Wait, does this work with like... There you go. Yeah, so you can bring things to you. And I'm curious. If I did this and then tried it... Okay, so it only works with mobs. Doesn't look like it works with items. But it's a great way to put them all together and then go ahead and probably use something like this. So that would be useful. This one here. Which one was this one? Velocity. Let me just double check what this one does. So velocity is going to be arrows are fired at higher speed. Higher speed. I think it happens at full charge. I think that's what it's meant to do. I think. I honestly think. I can't remember. Which one was the next one? The next one is going to be slow-mo. So if we do / summon a Ravager here. This is a great one to try it on. They get slower and slower. So I'm talking about. Now to slow it, this one's going to be at higher velocity. This is going to bring them close together. And then you could then go ahead and make it rain, which it will. I'm going to make sure he stays in that one spot. So eventually he should actually die. Coming over. And then the last one here would be long shots, which is going to let you, I believe, fire them over longer distances. Wow, that's disappeared. You don't even see it in your render distance. Now, remember, a lot of these can be cross-combined. You don't have to have them on their own. I'm just showing you them individually. We do have ourselves a Crossbow Enchantment, which is Witch Hunter, which means when you have this active, the likes of witches and spiders cannot poison you when you have this wield, apparently. That's what it says. You're not meant to get poisoned. Hold on. Double clarify this, or she kills me. There we go. Yeah, so according to the guidebook, cannot be poisoned by witches or spiders when wielding this crossbow. I was 100% wielding it, right? Am I right in saying that? Although I'm still not getting poisoned. No, I'm still getting poisoned. Huh? Yeah, let me try this one more time. So I'm wielding this. I'm so confused. Okay, that time it didn't work. Maybe because I didn't have it in my hand to start off with. Yeah, so everything she's throwing at me isn't technically working now. I think we just we had like a freak accident. And because I switched too fast, it didn't actually work. But that's how it's meant to work. Same for cave spiders. Moving on to helmets. We have magnets. Attract items towards the player. The more levels, the further the distance. Player lantern and music lover. If a music disc is playing near you, gain a potion effect that represents how the music makes you feel. Again, super unique, this one. So we'll have to set it to nighttime. The lantern one's pretty standard, guys. It's a dynamic light, right? You've seen these plenty of times before. They need no introduction. This one is a magnet. So if I was to go ahead and put this on, I'm going to go / difficulty P real quick. I'm going to go ahead and break this. All of the items should be attracted to me. Yes, they are. Over a very, very long distance. And then the last one we have is going to be music lover. Now I'm intrigued. So depending on the music disc that is playing depends on the effect that you can get. I wonder if they've included the new music discs. So I have this on, which is music lover. This one's giving me slowness. Lena Ray isn't giving me... Oh, it's giving me regen. That does make me feel happy, so I like it. Pig step. Fire resistance. I like these, you know. The thing is, though, I wonder if you could just, like, keep switching. I guess you could, technically. We have more. This is, like, calm. Bubbles. Yeah, I feel that one. Precipice. This is going to offer me strength. This is creator, which is night vision. Tears, which is a brand new one, which I don't think has been applied. I'd be surprised. It hasn't. And then lava chicken. Yeah, they've not been applied, and I'm not playing that music disc because I will end up with a copyright strike because Warner Brothers. So yeah, depending on the music disc, depends on like the actual effect that you get. Now, I've not seen that kind of thing before. I think it's really cool. I like the concept of this. Let's see what ward gives me. Regen. Or, yeah, regen. It's a cool concept. Let's move on to chest plates. So, Wolf Master. Nearby tamed mobs gain strength and speed. Reckless. Increased strength when hearts are below 30. Fiery Thorns. Chance when hit to catch whatever you hit on fire. Vitality equals more hearts. Okay, so let's grab some friends here. So if we have him, we'll do another one. Him. I have this on. They gain strength, which means if I go ahead and hit them, as you can see, they are stronger, which is clean. Let's grab the others as well. So the next one is going to be Reckless. For this one, I need to take damage. Quite a bit of damage, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off real quick. I need him to hit me. Hold on. We'll try with like a Ravager. Hit me. Okay. I'm meant to be like quite strong. There you go. There's the strength. There's the strength. It popped up. I'm sorry, though. They kind of perished. Fiery Thorns. Let's try this one. So a chance for them to... Oh, bro, it stole my armor. Let's try that one again. So I'll just put this one on. Please excuse me, little guy. Sit down. I have a chance to inflict them with burning, which, as you can see there, they very clearly are, which I guess is going to be helpful. This one, I think, is meant to give you... Hold on. Vitality. This one gives you more hearts. Okay, so you end up with a lot of hearts. The higher the level, the more hearts you are going to get. All right, time for the leggings. Double jump, dash, and assassin. So double jump lets you double jump, dash, double tap jump to dash in the direction. Assassin, deal more damage when being behind an enemy. So if you're able to sneak up on an enemy, you can do more damage. Let's go ahead and combine this. It's a double jump ability. Obviously useful if you have multiple hearts. This one's the dash one. So lets you kind of dash and get out of the way. I like this one, to be fair. That's really cool. I like that one. Probably my favorite out of all of them. And then the other one is going to be assassin. So you need to kind of catch them off guard. If you manage to kill them from behind, it's hard to catch it. It's hard to catch it, but it's doable. It's hard to do. Hold on. Let's see what it says one more time for that one. Deal more damage when behind an enemy. Yeah, you just got to catch them off guard, guys. If you manage to get it, you do a lot more damage. Okay, I did it. I did it. You basically go invisible. You just have to catch it perfectly fine. So if you sneak up on a mob and do it, you end up with invisibility. Last but not least, we do have boots. This is going to be Moonwalker, which means when you move backwards, you can move quite fast. I guess it's useful. You can find a way to use it. The next one is going to be called Runner. And this is the more you're running straight and not stopping, the faster you become. As you can see here, things are starting to get faster. So if you just keep running and running and running, how cool is this? You just get super fast. As you can see, you end up with these, like, skid marks because you've been super fast. I think this one should have had a couple of levels, but, like, trust me, you just keep going. You can scale the world so fast. Absolutely love it. The next one is going to be called Earthquake. Now, this one is the higher you fall, the more damage you can do to a mob. So if we go up, and I have Feather Falling on this, check this out. It yeets them into the sky. Oh, dude, it's so cool. We try it again with a pillager. So the higher you go up, land near them, they also go up as well. And I'm saying the higher you go, guys, the higher you go, the more it's going to do it. So we'll go with a Ravager. I mean, he's not going nowhere, is he, huh? He ain't going nowhere. But obviously, this one's going to do a little bit of damage to you. So, yeah, be careful with this one. I'm going to summon another one. Hold on. We're going to summon another one here. And I'm going to go even higher. Just try and land on this. Where's he going? Let's see. This is even higher. There's got to be a limit, but... Oh, I'm so sorry. That's one of my favorite armor ones. So last but not least, we basically have like their version of cursed, but it's not all cursed. They're called Demon Enchantments. Demon Enchantments are super powerful, but come with a large negative. They are much rarer to appear on gear. Use at your own risk. So Demon Zombie, which is the helmet, eating zombie flesh removes all potion effects that negatively affect the player, but you get hunger if you do not eat zombie flesh for a while. So this one locks you to eating zombie flesh, but gets rid of your effects. So you just have to be careful with these. But if you stop eating rotten flesh, then yeah, it's not good. So if I was to go ahead and summon a witch, let's have a little look. Need a witch here. Let's summon a witch. So if I was to get hit by this, it's meant to get rid of the negative effects. Yeah, as you can see there, by eating this, it gets rid of it. But obviously, over time, if we stop eating this, then we have a problem. We get hunger. So the concept is brilliant. It's like you have to make the right choice. So the next one, which is Reckless, vastly increases attack power when hearts are below 30. However, it can limit your hearts. So you need to be careful with this one as well. It gives you strength, but you are locked to kind of like 3 hearts. Until obviously you take it off and you're going to have to regen again. Next one being the leggings, and we'll grab the boots as well, so we'll put both of these on. As for leggings, leech hearts at night when attacking, but reduce heart regen by 75% at night. So it does do good damage, but reduced regen. And Demon Nether Walker, boots exclusive, immune to fire and lava, but water is going to hurt you. So fire doesn't hurt, lava doesn't hurt, but water will. And I have strength now, and I'm stronger, but heart regen is going to suck. Apparently, that's kind of how this one's meant to work. Yeah, you are just going to be prone to dying. So you have to make the right choice. And that's why I liked them. Nothing but positivity to say about today's add-on. I think it's gone under the radar. It's definitely up there with one of the best enchantment-related add-ons we have. It aligns perfectly with survival, has unique enchantments we've never seen before. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. They did a fantastic job.